J.P. Ponder.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious West squad. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. The first pick is now officially on the clock. With the first pick in the second round, the Minnesota Twins select Mario Almanza, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick of the second round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Ken McGinnis, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the third pick in the second round, the Cincinnati Reds select Roger Urbina, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the fourth pick of the second round, the San Diego Padres select Matthew Smith, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the fifth pick in the second round, the Atlanta Braves select Fernando Rosa, a left fielder from the East Region. With the sixth pick of the second round, the Oakland Athletics select Aaron Matthews, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the seventh pick in the second round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Shea Aguila, a third baseman from the East Region. With the eighth pick of the second round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Ramon Reyes, a right fielder from the West Region. With the ninth pick in the second round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Felix Asensio, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 10th pick of the second round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Ricky Nunez, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 11th pick in the second round, the Colorado Rockies select Babe Coates, a right fielder from the West Region. With the 12th pick of the second round, the Chicago White Sox select Michael Bicenius, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alberto Tavares has the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Romero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For your Jackson Generals, center fielder, Mark Romero.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Waring is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Striding into the box, Colin Lingo. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, number 53. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Julio coming in, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob DiMaggio. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Ain't nobody out now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Striding in, Alberto Sanchez.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sanchez.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Julio moves over.
Got it.
2 gone. Digging in, Rodney Bedelia is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Bedelia.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. in last night's ball game.
Right
First offering on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field.
I go.
Julio has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Eric Esquivel. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. Now to the plate, David Valentin.
Batting ninth. Second baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short. Digeneus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, John Stahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Waring, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, like you can up there. Let it fly right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on
now. A move over to first. And the runner back in standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Number 30, Julio.
In now, Julio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball.
Start it up.
And another foul ball. None out, runners at first and second.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Narvaez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Omar Narvaez.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Romero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mark Romero
sends that one out of play for strike one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gerald posts under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance. Number 53 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied. Standing in, Rob DiMaggio. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Ball up to the plate for a ball. 1-1. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Mine.
Stagenaeus backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waring over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Rodney Bedelia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and he pops it up over toward foul territory.
That's mine. I got it.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 15 up. Digging in now, Frank Sierra. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Sierra.
Hey, no one down here.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Eric Esquivel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fouled back. The next 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Now batting.
Into the box, David Valentin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-2 is the count.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And a knuckleball too low apparently.
Where's the first here?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready for another shot now. Mark Romero. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Please.
Chris Beck will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chris Beck.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Guillermo Rosales claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jimmy Moses records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score.
baseball franchise is a complex and delicate apparatus. Every little cog or gear or pinion matters. It's vital. Whether you're the guy signing the checks, filling out the lineup card, or combing the baseball frontier for talent, the club is counting on you. Expectations are high, and flexibility is a must, because things don't always go as